Remember that builder? The one that you kept asking us to name and shame? The one that we've made 3 blockbuster videos about? Hey man, how are you?
How you going? You need
Good,
to leave
man.
site.
We booked for an inspection today.
You need to leave site.
Why?
You haven't provided the requirements to be inducted to site.
What's the requirements? We didn't get any of
Safe
that.
work method statement.
Yeah. Oh, I got that. You want me to show? Or
No, you need to submit it before you turn up.
submit it on
Because I
what?
don't have time to review it.
No, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Leave.
Don't touch me. It's my site. I'm allowed to be
We're
here.
safe for being notified about your activity.
That's all right. That's all right, man. We do work stuff all the
I'm
time.
here. I'm allowed to be here.
Leave.
I'm allowed to be here. Do not stand back.
Leave.
Do not touch me. Stand back.
No, I'm not.
Do not touch me. I'm
Leave.
allowed to be here. This
No, you
is
do.
my site.
It's not your site. You do not have free access.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do, Andrew.
Stop recording because you're not allowed to be here. You need to leave.
Andrew, I'm recording for my own safety.
So am I.
I'm allowed to be here. Thank you.
You need to leave.
Thanks. Andrew, you haven't even used the right people.
Well, this is my house, this is my property, this is my site, I own this. Yep.
They've asked you to leave.
Andrew, we're going to ask you to leave. Just pack up what's yours. So if she doesn't want locked up, don't lock. Alright, that's up to her.
Bro, your work is rubbish. Forget about swims, man. Swim back to trade school, mate.
That's our semi-permanent.
Yeah, and I can see duct tape here, and a hole here, and a hole there. Now, who installed this?
He did.
So he installed this.
Yeah.
And how come he didn't use any of the adhesive on the joints? I mean, why didn't he do that? I can't see it coming. It's just open.
He said
And it went hard up on this section as well. And you can see it's cracking. He used foam, spray foam.
Oh, no. I used the spray foam because he told me to. So I was complaining that the weather was coming through the wall into our daughter's bedroom.
Okay.
And he said, just grab the expander foam stuff and just squirt it in all the cracks and whatnot to try and stop. Because she was getting like whitetails in her bed. Well, for about 9 months, there was no glass in them because the person that he was getting the glass from was trying to blackmail him or something. Was holding the $900 worth of glass for ransom.
Is this for real?
We got on text.
I got text messages.
Yeah.
Just had a call. Glass will be reordered. The asshole picked it up and is trying to extort me for $2,000 on $300 of glass. It's being ordered in my name, etc. this time. His brother runs the night shift and clearly alerted him to me being there today.
Look at this. Look at this crap, mate. Look at these windows, mate. But what the? It's you for it? Hello. Oh, there we go.
I'm sorry to say it. There's no other word or no other way to say it besides that's it.
Yep. I'm going to tell you right now that the bathroom was roughed in by the builder.
Okay, you can tell me that straight away.
I saw him.
You saw him do it?
One of my kids actually got a shock because Andrew took off a cover off a light switch.
Yep.
I took her to the hospital because she got shocked.
So
You are kidding me, mate.
previously, this was actually higher because there was the joist that was sitting there.
I'm gonna take a photo. Water in the subfloor. That's probably coming from that ponding water that I showed you guys before. And what the hell is going on there, guys? Let's have a look. Coming from there as well, you can see. And there's a section right there where there's a dip in it. That's a breach of the National Construction Code as well. That has to be graded away. And there's actually power that's been, I just saw that. It's been thrown on the floor where the water's running. WorkSafe and ESV have to come here ASAP. I'm gonna call them as soon as I get out of the subfloor. This is now out of control. This is out of control, guys. Unbelievable. Let's see if there's power. There's power. There's power in this, guys. This is live power. Live power that's been thrown. My goodness, I would not risk it. Flue for the fireplace. This is not compliant at the moment, and let me show you why. The plans state flue to fireplace to be a minimum of 300 mil above any roof within a horizontal distance of 3.6 meters. Now, if I measure this, we've got here 1.66 meters away. It has to extend 300 mil above The roof line. Now that fireplace, have you guys used it yet?
We've been using that for 2 years because there was no heating down here. So
Okay, and does he know about that?
he installed that. Where? Oh, fuck, I'm gonna cry. It's a where do you go?
Yeah.
Like, and it's like watching Janelle's video. We get stuck. Like, where do we go from here? How do we get a house that's finished?
Hi man, alright? Sorry man, I had to call WorkSafe because the job was pretty dangerous. The one that's left all these jobs, unfinished state of a schmozzle, dangerous. It's like the worst jobs that we've ever seen on our channel. The one that has his own trades have been talking about him in not the best ways possible.
How do you expect me to come to a WorkSafe which is fucking like this, Andrew? Which is your responsibility to be on top of whoever it needs to be to have this in fucking order. But you blame everyone else, mate. I'm meant to be your right-hand carpenter, as you said, mate. You said right-hand carpenter. Is this what you and how you treat your right-hand carpenters, mate? Is this how you treat them? Is this the acceptable? Is this what you allow your trades to fucking walk into as your primary fucking contractor? No, mate.
Have you seen the quality of the door? Like there's mold going on. This was.
Oh, this is mold. Oh my goodness.
This is mold. This door was out there.
But did you tell the builder, hey man, look,
Yeah,
did this
I
door?
have photos. I said to him,
mate, it's damaged. Are you sure you want me to install it?
He goes, yeah. You just use it. It'll be fine, mate.
A kid can get it, just take it off and get zapped.
I actually requested he get the electrician out here, and I even have it on text message to remove all of this.
Man.
This is what he's left me.
Well, guess what? We got him. This wasn't just an effort on our end. It was a collective effort from the homeowners. Our investigation, the VBA's investigation, WorkSafe investigation, ESV, Energy Safe Victoria investigation. This guy was unstoppable. And let me reveal to you the decision from the VBA on their own website. Right here, the VBA has suspended Melbourne builder Andrew Donald Little, who uses the business name ADL Home Building and Constructions, citing a risk to public safety. Can you guys believe it? Citing a risk to public safety. Little has been issued with a show cause notice that details 58 grounds for disciplinary action relating to domestic building sites in Koorinjang and Emerald. The proposed disciplinary action includes $160,000 in fines, guys. Cancellation of Domestic Builder Unlimited and Commercial Builder Limited registrations. Disqualification from the industry for the statutory maximum 3 years. Little is appealing the suspension to VCAT. Can you guys believe it? He's going to appeal it. What is he gonna come up with, guys, that he isn't a risk to public safety? Please let me know in the comments, and we want to forward the most imaginative response to Andrew's lawyer, ChatGPT Plus Pro Max. Let me know in the comments, guys. Unbelievable. I just want to take you guys one step back. When we shot the video in Emerald for victim number 3, where we confronted Andrew with the non-compliant works on site, unfinished works on site, and how he's been paid for a stage that's incomplete, which is, for example, the cladding, the lock-up stage, has been paid and it's incomplete and defective. What are you going to do, man, with this job? It's bad, man.
Well,
Andrew,
the owner would pay an
For what?
electrical variation
Andrew,
in front of the house.
Andrew, what
But
variations?
what about the cladding? The cladding's pretty bad. You got to admit.
It's incomplete.
Andrew,
Yeah, but
so why don't
she paid for
why don't
it.
you stay and conversate with us like a mature
But
person?
hey, how about we just resolve it?
Time.
Hey, Andrew, I'm serious. How about we just try to resolve it with the homeowner? I feel sorry
Let's
for him,
work
man.
out what to do, rather than run away all the time.
So, you want to write a party to the contract?
I'm saying, how about we can
Alright,
resolve
so
it?
Can you explain to me then? Because I'm here wasting my day and my time again because of you.
Shady.
What?
I paid your last invoice. Send me your bill and I'll pay it.
So, when he met us on site, We confronted him, and then later on, he sent this email to the homeowner. He sent a show cause notice to the homeowner, and this is what it said.
Dear Mr. and Mrs., the following is a show cause notice under Clause 44 of the building contract. Notice is given that should the owner not remedy the substantial breach of the contract within 10 days, then the builder may terminate the contract. As you are aware, WorkSafe attend the project on the 3rd of December 2024, and at their request, I attended site to participate with the inspector. When I arrived on site, I meet by the WorkSafe inspector who identified himself. Zeher Khalil of site. Inspections also advised me he was on site under an engagement by the owners. Both the WorkSafe inspector and myself advised Mr. Khalil that he did not have our permission to film us or to use any content recorded of us, both individually and together, which he acknowledged and agreed to. It has also been noted by the WorkSafe inspector that the owner's representative, Mr. Khalil, behaved in a manner that was harassing and intimidating towards myself as the builder, who at the time was a person assisting an inspector. Throughout my entire time on site, it is considered that I was assisting an inspector. Under Division 11, Section 125, Item 2 of the Occupational Health and Safety Act, 2004, it is an offense for a person to directly or indirectly intimidate or threaten, or attempt to intimidate or threaten, an inspector or a person assisting an inspector. At approximately 4 p.m. on the 4th of December, 2024, via the Site Inspection Facebook page, Mr. Khalil or a representative of Mr. Khalil posted a video of myself with the WorkSafe inspector. This post has been reported to WorkSafe, as Mr. Khalil and his counterparts were on site under an engagement by the owner. His actions are your actions in consideration of the building contract. As these actions amount serious breaches of the Occupational Health and Safety Act, these have caused the owner to substantially breach the building contract. These actions have further ability to cause damages to the builder and any of the builder's contractors or representatives. The builder requires the owner to ensure that the owner's representative, 1, undertakes not to post or cause to post any videos or information associated with his entry to the site, and 2, is to remove any posts or information published from the public forum, and 3, is terminated due as his conduct that has breached and is likely to continue to breach the occupational health and safety requirements surrounding bullying and harassment. We further advise that until the substantial breach is remedied, that all works will be fully suspended with WorkSafe duly advised of the updated circumstances surrounding the project. Yours sincerely, Andrew Little.
Let's be clear. If it is harassment, to investigate someone who is running his own electrical works.
Yep. I'll tell you right now that the bathroom was roughed in by the builder.
Okay, you can tell me that straight away.
I saw him.
You saw him do it? Okay.
Saw him do it.
All right.
One of my kids actually got a shock because Andrew took off a cover off a light switch and it was there, but it was exposed wires, and she didn't realise, and she grabbed the wires to turn the switch on.
Yep.
I took her to the hospital.
And not even licensed, leaving wires laying around for kids to get shocked on, installing offcuts of mouldy materials into a brand new home, issuing invoices for incomplete works. Forget about incomplete works, unsafe works, incomplete works, non-compliant works, then bring it on, guilty as charged. So then we forwarded our report for the Emerald job to the building surveyor. Building surveyor swiftly took action, went to site on the 13th of December, so 1 week later, he went to site. And this is what he said, guys. I visited the site for inspection on Friday the 13th December 2024 and have identified numerous breaches of works that are not in accordance with the building permit documentation, building regulations, and National Construction Code. As such I have issued a direction to fix for building work. All right, cool. So the building surveyor issued a direction to fix, and the direction to fix was so good. I'm gonna put an extract for you guys to see and have a look at the amount of work and issued the builder with a direction to fix. But the best thing about the direction to fix is that he's also given the builder a time constraint, and the time constraint is so good. Have a read of this. An extension of time request to comply may be available, but for this to be granted, there will need to be evidence of substantial works as per the direction in progress of being rectified. Should substantial work not have been completed prior to this date, the written direction won't be extended and instead must be referred to the VBA. All right, cool, because they can keep asking for extensions of time. That building surveyor has given him a time constraint. I was really happy to read that. However, on the 20th of December, the VBA has let the builder know that they're going to be suspended. 7 days later, he sent a letter to the homeowner for victim number 3 in Emerald, and this is what it says.
Dear Mr. and Mrs., we write to you with lack of response concerning the show, cause notice, and the variations submitted for approval that are required to address and resolve safety issues concerning your project. We regret to advise that due to the failure to respond and resolve the items concerned, that we advise that the building contract is terminated. We ask that you provide us a suitable date and time upon which we can safely access the site to remove the assets and equipment that is the property of the builders without any other parties being on site. We refer the owner to Clause 44 of the building contract and specifically Clause 44.5. Should you wish to discuss this further, please do not hesitate to contact the undersigned. Yours sincerely, Andrew Little.
There you have it, guys. Andrew Little is terminating contracts. He's claiming costs from clients whose lives and homes he has destroyed. This guy's like the next Terminator, terminating contracts everywhere, mate. But the only difference between him and the Terminator is that he won't be back. We have one more epic video that we're making for the Worst Builder Award 2024 before we set our sights to discover the 2025 champion. However, after that, it is hasta la vista, Andy. Have a great start to the new year, guys. As we were recording this video, a statement has come up on Andrew Little's website. I'm gonna put an extract on the screen and also a link in the description. Let me know what you guys think. It is unbelievable. Let's go.
The following statement is provided with respect of a recent decision of the Victorian Building Authority, VBA, to immediately suspend the building registrations of the business. The VBA has alleged 58 offenses as a result of an investigation that it has undertaken in response to untested allegations from 2 projects. At no point during the investigation and prior to the notices issued by the VBA was the practitioner contacted. Since the notices were issued by the VBA, very serious concerns regarding procedure fairness, the rights to natural justice, not be influenced by external interference, and VBA staff's failure to follow its own processes and procedures have been conveyed to both the Victorian Ombudsman and VBA CEO Anna Cronin and Acting CEO Todd Bentley. The VBA Show Cause Process Practitioner Guide outlines the process that it is to be followed and specifically states that before a show cause process that, at the conclusion of an investigation and before a matter is referred for consideration of disciplinary action, the practitioner will be asked if they wish to respond to the allegations. It also states that the evidence supplied by the complainant, if applicable, and the practitioner will be evaluated together with any other materials deemed relevant by the VBA. The failure of the VBA to follow its own published process before, during, and after its investigation is a serious concern and further goes to undermine the credibility and confidence in the building regulator. We ask, how can the VBA decision-makers make a decision that is fair, balanced, and equitable if all the information is not available to be evaluated together? 2. What are the influences, internal and external, of the VBA that give rise to such serious procedural failures that ultimately erode confidence in the decisions of the regulator? Had the VBA followed its own process, it would have been provided with evidence that demonstrates the client of one project failed to fulfill their contractual obligations for over 13 months, including omitting significant details of the dates and failures in the statement made under oath to the VBA. The same client was aware and failed to respond to their own obligation to provide an external approval for 14 months, also omitted from the statement. The VBA cannot substantiate its allegation associated with 41 alleged breaches that works on a project were undertaken between 27 April 2023 and December 2022, as it has stated in its show cause notice. That WorkSafe has determined that both the client and the company's site inspection had not complied with entry requirements for the workplace and had trespassed onto site. Many other items that we will not further publish. All these matters were raised to the VBA, including its CEO and acting CEO, between the issuance of the notices and the publication of its suspension. We had no intention to make public our concerns regarding the failures of the VBA. We publish these concerns as the process failures of the regulator are also in the public interest. With respect of the project works, the trades involved have been denied the opportunity to action items associated with the works through the client's actions. The owner's actions, or inactions as it may have been, have contributed to circumstances on site, and our attempts to resolve these matters have either been ignored or denied. We will not individualize any further specifics. Everybody has the right to attend a workplace free of abuse, bullying, harassment, and intimidation. The actions of some individuals within the recent events have been specifically commented on by WorkSafe as not meeting these standards. This approach to resolving any dispute does nothing to help resolve issues and only causes further harm all parties involved. We are equally as frustrated about the impacts of the VBA actions is having for our clients, and we look forward to the opportunity to respond to the allegations and reinstate our registrations so that we can proceed with assisting our clients to complete their projects as soon as possible.